We got a very juicy leak. Data miners on the PC found files for upcoming weapons and gear packs coming to Odyssey that were already found in the game following the DLC release. Yes, we're going to get a freaking bull mount, and I will also share a sort of giveaway for a cool exclusive weapon. So let's get into it. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. I got reached out by Kuo Nirot, and I hope I pronounced it right, on Twitter. @YourRaptor is my Twitter account. Totally follow me there if you haven't already. He shared images of 2 upcoming item packs that were again found in the files on PC, including the Celestial pack we will get in December, and also one we will likely get in January. And the credits go to Boom since he found the PC files. We first only saw Alexios in the Celestial armor in the December content video, but now we can take a look at what Cassandra looks like with this awesome looking ghost gear with the white eyes and the gray hair. Looks pretty slick during conversations as well. Not sure if I would trust someone that looked at me like that. Anyway, we get a better look at the paint on the face there as well. It looks pretty cool. It all happens when you equip the new hat piece, I would imagine. We also got a new shot of the horse mount that will be included, that I still need to get used to. Like, not a big fan of just the skull and the lack of height, but it of course makes sense looking at what they are going for. The horse is called Ghost, as another picture shows from the inventory menu, and we see the sort of glowing hair better there, and that seems to be more prominent in the dark. The back comes with a new sword, the skull one we saw in the December video as well, and now we got a new look at it thanks to a picture from Kuo Nirot again, who shared these pictures with me. The sword is called Sword of Axon, and it looks to have warrior damage, damage with swords, and extra fire damage. So yeah, no legendary perk, and that is of course weird. So I think that's simply because the vials are different from the released ones. So that's why I would like to go more in depth on the stats of these items when they are released, as they might again differ from the launch versions. We of course now still know the name though, so that's pretty cool. It looks like the full armor set is, by the way, for the assassin players, but again that might differ in the launch versions. So yes, before we take a look at the cool new boom mount, I also want to touch on the new naval pack that should launch alongside the Celestial gear pack as well. This naval pack is also called Celestial. We got host crew members, female crew members chilling there on the boat with the same glowing eyes. The figurehead is simply called a Celestial figurehead and looks pretty sweet as well. And the black ship design is just fine, like not a real big fan. There are better ones in the game for sure. Okay, now let's move on to the pack we will likely get in January. Like, we haven't seen this one before, but again the files were found on the PC. It's called the Dionysus, or Dionysos if you prefer Greek, and it's completely in the style of the animal from this god Dionysus, and that is the leopard. So we got the hood with the leopard fur, and for some reason this looks familiar. Like, I saw this before, and I'm not sure if that is just my imagination, or that an NPC, maybe in Odyssey or even in Assassin's Creed Origins, wore this outfit as well. Like, totally, if you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments down below. It's something different for sure compared to the other gear sets that we have in Odyssey at the moment, but not a huge standout. Like, I'm not really impressed by the purple leopard fur sort of combination. Of course, let me know what you think of the armor set in the comments down below. No, but really the standout of this pack will be the sacred bull that we see in the menu here. Dionysus was a god of resurrection and often transformed into a bull. If this one seems drunk, perhaps it's him. So yes, for the first time in Odyssey we can ride a different animal than a horse, and I got to say that looks really awesome. With the big horns, and the animal is super large as well. We got a painting on the side and a wreath around the neck. You can only do so much with the different horses like in the game in terms of skin, so I'm super happy that they're adding different animals for us to ride as well. So yeah, can't wait to see gameplay of this one, to ride one myself. So it's not of course completely new since we already got bulls in the game walking around, but riding one will be something else. Curious if the speed will be the same. You would think that it will likely be the same as the horse speed, but maybe they tweak it a little bit. Like the Pegasus mount, for example, doesn't have fall damage, so it's better than all the other horses in the game. Maybe they do something for this bull as well. The pack also comes with new daggers that have a pretty cool look for sure, matching the purple of the new armor as well. But yeah, like I said in the previous video, we want new staffs, like a new sword and new daggers for the upcoming packs. And we already got a new sword and a new dagger here in the first episode of the Legacy of the First Blade as well. So hopefully they change it up a little bit. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, this is what we will get in terms of item packs. Maybe we get this Dionysos pack, of course, in the Eagles of the Olympian store on January 1st already, because I think the Celestial pack will be here on December 11th. That will be 3 weeks after the Odysseus pack, and then 3 weeks after that pack would be January 1st. Of course, could be that the Celestial pack launches later, or that this one launches later, so that they will do more than 3-week gaps. But when we know more, I will of course let you know here. And of course, when the packs are out, I will review them and take a look at the stats of these items as well. Like the daggers called Dionysos Tears, again have 2 common perks that I don't think are final, although the assassin damage does make sense since this full armor set also seems to be for assassin players. So yes, it looks like 2 assassin armor sets are coming to the game, but again, we will have to wait and see for the launch versions. I want to use them as well to give you a good verdict of their strength. So again, I will review them when they are out. Right now, I want to do a pretty cool giveaway for the Eco Kopez Blue Sword. It's not so good. Again, it's blue, but it is exclusive and it has a pretty good look. So it was first only available for people that participated in selected community contests, likely even before the release. But thanks to Dylan, a moderator on the official Assassin's Creed Reddit, I got some codes for the weapons to give away to you. So simply what you have to do is follow me on social media, so Instagram YourRaptor, or on my Twitter YourRaptor as well. I put a link to those social media pages in the pinned comment as well. Like, you do not have to follow me on both, but if you have an account on both pages, why not follow me there as well? That would be appreciated. So after you followed me, you want to put your Instagram or Twitter handle or both in the comments under that pinned comment, so I can check them all. And then I will randomly pick 9 winners who I will then send a private message with a code for this pretty cool looking sword that you can then redeem and use in Odyssey on all platforms. Again, the stats are not good, but of course, thanks to the visual customization system, you can still rock this look while using your best sword. So yes, follow me, the links are again in the pinned comment, and thanks again to Dylan for the codes that I could share with you. Would be cool if we also got a code for the Hades Lieutenant. Okay, that would be cheating maybe. We're just gonna try it the old-fashioned way by spending Orichalcum at the Eagles of the Olympian store. Of course, subscribe for everything Odyssey when we know more about upcoming content. And I have a lot of tips videos rolling out over the next couple of days and weeks as well. So keep an eye out for that. Again, subscribe to miss nothing. Like this video to support the channel. And now let's get to the Eagles of the Olympian store. Okay, so let's test our luck again. I will actually do something different after this first sort of opening, but I will talk about that afterwards. I completed the weekly, so I got 67 Orichalcum now. So let's see what we got. Ooh. Always a little exciting. Oh! Oh! The health. So, a legendary crew team. So, that's actually pretty cool. We finally got something legendary. I thought for 1 second that it was going to be the Hades Lieutenant, because it's also like not a gear icon. The gear icons are of course a little larger. But no, we got actually the health crew team. So, I will open more Olympian gifts afterwards. So actually what I wanted to do is, because I see a lot of people say that you actually need to just stand there and open them after each other. People say that you actually got more chance if you do it that way. I'm not really sure, like Ubisoft never communicated that. But yeah, I will go back to the Eagles and open the other ones without quitting the game like afterwards. And you will see that in another video that I got coming up really soon, so before the weekly reset. Let's first take a look at the new ship lieutenants, or the new ship crew that I actually got. So, let's go. The health. These are the news guys. So let's see what they look like. Okay, they're joining. Okay, we got one guy without any armor. Not sure what he is doing. Is he also a part of this crew? I do like their helmets. Would be cool if they actually like added them as enemies as well. You would think that that's not that hard to do because the models are already in the game. Not a developer, so don't really know, but I do like them. I still miss one person though on this ship, and that's of course the freaking Hades Lieutenant. So I will continue my search tomorrow. We'll be going back to the Eco store right now, record that, and then include that in the next video. I want to do that of course at the end of every video, otherwise Yeah, it's just something cool to look forward to. I know a lot of people say that they like it, so I will continue to do that. Of course, subscribe to stay up to date on everything Odyssey if you haven't already. Drop a like to support the channel. Check out my recent video on a new Prince of Persia weapon that might be coming to the game. So we already got one, but there might be another one coming. It already got kind of leaked, showed up in the game. So check that out, and I will of course speak to you next time. Goodbye!